Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to play a few Riddler missions. Basically, some of you guys have been asking me to do more Riddle with Crime mission videos, which I was planning to do to begin with, but sadly we had a lot of stuff happen at the same time. So we had the Riddle with Crime DLC, and then just after that we had the Gotham time capsules, and then just after that we had the Halloween seasonal starting. So I wasn't able to make all the videos I was hoping for. So let's try and catch up a bit. So today I'm going to play the Riddler missions with a villain character to show you the perspective from the villain side, from the villain's point of view. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the missions. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the the 333 Riddler characters or NPCs that you have to take down. I guess we're gonna wait and see. It depends how long it takes or not. The first thing you have to do, there's this little console here that can give you some free marked bills. If you're at the appropriate level, it also gives you a free mark of victory. So let's start by talking to our friend Talia. And then let's talk to Killer Frost. She looks smaller than on the Flash TV show. So as you saw, just talking to her gives us a few things. Let's talk to her some more, and she'll give us a mission. And it unlocks pretty much all the NPCs to give us various missions. When the DLC was first launched, I would have taken those missions just one at a time, and I would have done them individually. Sadly, seeing how the DLC works and seeing how some of the NPCs are very difficult to spawn or spawn very rarely, I'm going to grab all the missions I can. And actually, sometimes there's also a mission that the Penguin is giving or that Two-Face is giving. So I'm literally going to grab everything I can. Oh, in this case, it's the Penguin. There's a bit of a random. Sometimes it's the Penguin. Sometimes it's Two-Face. Now let's talk to that little lady here. So we're going to do the missing the missing riddle first. Basically, we have to find a few boxes. It's not that difficult a mission, but I remember reading on the forums that there's some people who actually who really had a hard time doing that. Oh yeah, I just realized it's going to be War of the Dual Pistols on this map. Oh, it didn't last long enough. If you've never used dual pistols, there's a lot of combos with dual pistols just on its own. So if you have a power that has a lot of combos, it can be a bit overwhelming. You have all the combos of the power, you have all the combos of the dual pistols. So I would strongly suggest if you use those dual pistols, don't use a power that requires you to do a lot of combos. Or if you want to use a power that uses a lot of combos, I would suggest another weapon than dual pistols. But maybe that's just me. I wasn't sure if the Joker goon were helping me or not. Quite fitting, I suppose. Seeing how my mentor is the Joker, it's something that's always a bit weird in the game. Like sometimes your mentor is the Joker, but you still have to defeat certain Joker goons in certain missions. And I just don't mean the missions on this map as you level up. I could have sworn I saw. I will come back a bit later for her. Ah, there he is. Oh no, he fell down. So as you saw, the evil Joker goon was attacking me, but I'm his friend. Which only confirms what I always say. You have to be crazy to have the Joker as your mentor. Okay, the little box. Where is it again? There it is.
On my way to solving a mystery.
Oh, let's go after our friend Killer Croc and also my little friend. Aw, my little friend is gone. Oh no, he's there. Oh, that wasn't too bad. So our second box, where was it again? Oh, there it is.
Near enough to catch my throw. Lit enough. The thrill of flying, but without the wings. Up and down, round and round.
So in theory, finding the boxes shouldn't be that difficult. But obviously, if you don't know where they are, you have to look around a bit. But you have to look within a pretty restricted area. Although when you're looking for it and you really don't know where it is, I guess the area can look a little big. But after you do the mission a couple of times, it shouldn't be too big an issue. It should be here. So, come on, come on. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you're gonna have to look around a bit, but it's not that difficult a mission. But yes, you have to know where to go. So let's grab another mission. Well, let's go for that one. Oh, actually, decisions. That one. Obviously, there's NPCs all around the place that are required for some of the missions. So even if you don't quite know where to go for the mission for some reason, there's always some NPCs you can hunt down. And basically any NPC on the map actually counts for the 333 mission. For the 42 mission, you need some specific NPCs, but they're not, as a rule of thumb, they're not that difficult to find, but sometimes the spawn rate is, well, atrocious. So it could happen that you're looking for a long time for certain NPCs. They're supposed to have fixed that, or they were supposed to fix that. I'm not sure if they actually did. So it's a little sad that when your mentor is the Joker, you shouldn't have to fight Joker goons. They should be your friends. But I guess they gave up a bit on the whole mentor thing, I suppose. It wasn't a bad idea per se to have mentors, but I guess it could have been better implemented. Oh, he disappeared. I hate when that happens. Let's grab this. Oh yeah, I should probably make a video about that too, some other time. There's too many videos to make and not enough time.
It seems like you're enjoying yourself today.
So let's see what else we have to do here. Let's go for that one. So the Joker top stooge are pretty much all over the map. You're gonna have to look for them. The issue is that sometimes they seem to take a long time to spawn, or it's just that too many people are doing the same mission, so they don't spawn enough for all those people. I'm not sure, but sometimes you're gonna fly around for a long time before you see a Joker Stooge. I had the same issue with a few of the Riddler henchmen. They seem to have corrected that for the Riddler henchmen, but the other day I did spend a lot of time looking for the Joker Stooges. It shouldn't be that difficult to find, but they're a bit difficult. I guess in the meantime, while you're looking, you can still just defeat NPCs and get ahead with the 333 NPCs to defeat. But a better option, I'll show it to you in just a second. The better option, I suppose, is to just go into looking for group and see if there are people who are actually looking for players to do the 333 mission. Or even better yet, you can send a tell to everyone saying something like invite for 333. If you're lucky, there's a group who is already doing the missions who will invite you. If you're not lucky, or you're gonna keep on doing what you're doing. Oh, here's one stooge. Okay, let's face with our friends. Oh, that's nice. So basically, being part of the group will help you complete your mission, because if your friends actually defeat a Joker top stooge, it should give you the credit normally. Now let's switch to group or default. Holy crap, there's lots of them here. And you can see right away the difference between heroes and villains. Heroes, when you join a group for the 333 missions, lots more players. Usually you have a full group. You have 8 players doing the missions. Here there's only going to be 3 of us, or so it seems. So it will make things a bit more challenging. Now let's try and find our last stooge. And we'll go closer to our friends. I'm not sure if there's a range. Like if you're too far apart from your friends, you still get the kill? I'm not sure. Well, let's go closer to our friends. It'll be easier to defeat enemies together than individually. So the problem solver is the very first mission I had when I played this DLC was the problem solvers, and they were nowhere on the map. I played. You may have seen my first video. I played for like 3 hours that first night, and barely had 2 or 3 of the problem solvers. So it wasn't fun at all. Usually I prefer to come over here because you can also get the what's it called? The transporters, if I'm not mistaken. And the transporters will count for two different missions, 2 different objectives. Oh, we're starting to have almost a full group. That's good. Usually over here it's another spot where you can get some transporters, like that one. So with a full group, it should go a bit faster to get the 333 NPCs. Assuming that everyone does their part, of course. Sadly, sometimes someone will join the group and they'll just stand around, not doing anything. I understand it happens once in a while. Like once in a while, I don't know, someone knocks at the door and you have to answer, or you need to go to the bathroom, or. But sometimes with some players, it can be a bit obvious that they're just not going to do anything. Not a big deal per se, but it's a bit annoying. So ideally, when you get into this map, don't be afraid to ask for an invitation to such a group. Usually, people will invite you, unless for some reason they have you on ignore. There's no real reason for them not to invite you. Because if you can get a full group, that 333 goes by pretty fast. And as you can see, it also helps for the 42 mission, the mission when you need 42 transporters or bagmen. So don't hesitate to ask people to invite you. As a rule of thumb, they usually there's usually no issue with that. As I mentioned, the biggest issue sometimes is just maybe one guy will be standing, not doing much, if anything. Oh, that was a nice. What was that about? I should have grabbed the cash, but I was more curious about what was happening over here. One thing that I kind of like though is that if you're a villain, you're going to want to grab the cash from the transporters, as opposed to the heroes. The heroes actually need the NPC. So these are NPCs that you can actually collaborate with heroes. The hero get his objective, you get your objective, as opposed to fighting for objectives like that's the case sometimes with certain players. And while we defeat all those billions of enemies, I don't know if you guys watched Gotham. It was a pretty good episode, even though ironically enough, not that much happened. What we saw, Bruce Wayne gets his brand new costume. I should probably start by the beginning instead of the end, but oh, it's already been tagged. I'm so sad. Although I did find it a bit weird the way they decided that Poison Ivy would gain our powers. But we saw also what seems to be the beginning of what is known as Gotham Sirens. Pretty much Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman together. And this incarnation will also have what's her name? Tabitha. Oh, we lost a few people, I guess. And the Scarecrow actually wasn't bad in that episode. Took me a minute or two though to get used to. Basically, it's a kid I first saw in Wayward Pines. And, well, he wasn't actually bad in Wayward Pines, although he was playing the annoying teens who's always mad at his parent, mostly at his father. And then we saw him in the Ozark, where he actually did a good job there too. So it took me a while to get used to him as being the Scarecrow. Which is a bit, I guess, one of the weird things about Gotham. It's a bit weird to see kids play what will become iconic characters. Like it was weird to see a kid play the Scarecrow, just as it was weird to see a kid play Catwoman, or what will be Catwoman. But she actually does a good job, surprisingly enough. I'm not sure how old she is though. I guess in the show she's supposed to be 15 or 16. But obviously, they never take actors that have actually the age of the character. I wouldn't be surprised if the girl is 18 or 20. Like there's this girl who was playing Liz Allen in the Spider-Man film, and she was like, she was supposed to be in high school, but the actress is like almost 30. Which is something we often see. It doesn't matter how old they actually are. What really matters is how old they actually look. And But you never know. Maybe she actually is that young. The same with the actor playing Bruce Wayne. It was weird at first to think of the idea of seeing baby Batman, but the way things have been evolving, especially and the way things seems to be going towards too. If we're lucky, before long, maybe we'll have an actual Batman show with Batman in it. Uh, we're getting closer to that. And I guess if we can have a TV show where Batman can be a kid, people will stop being, let's say, idiots about Robin. Like, there's a lot of people who don't want Robin to be in the movies because obviously a kid wearing a costume that would be impossible, right? What if they can convince people that like a kid who's, let's say, 16 in the show could be a good Batman? Then maybe it would help convince people that having Robin with Batman wouldn't be such a crazy idea. Even though we actually did see Dick Grayson in the Gotham TV show already, and he was like a newborn baby, like what was it, 3, 4 years ago? So that would be a bit difficult to explain. So as you can see, sadly we lost our group, which usually is what happens when people are done doing their mission, they just leave. But we're almost there with 38 out of 42, 268 out of 333, so we're not that far off. And there's still Vilbad who's helping out, so actually I should probably check who has the lead so that we can possibly invite other players. Oh, I have the lead. So let's see if there are people who are... I'll leave this open, and if I see someone who's asking for an invite, we'll see what we can do. Although odds are I wouldn't be surprised if just let me check something. I'm starting to think maybe we have all the transporters we need. Seeing how I don't see a yellow thingy above this one. Well, let's see. Yeah, we seems to be done. Well, let's minimize that a bit. So we crossed the 300 mark. That wasn't so bad. Let's go a bit closer to our friend Vilbad. Although I'm not sure what he's doing. Don't. Oh, there we go. Less than 20 to go. Those wags. I hate them.
I need backup here. Anyone, help me.
Let's take a second or two to heal back. Oh yeah. So let's take our friend Vilbad. Oh, and let's go collect our rewards. Did I collect the one here? I suppose I did.
You actually came back with all that deck money. Slipper right out.
The Riddler's followers may know something about that.
So let's see what we got in the box, or the boxes. Now let's start with this one. A ring, handguards. What do I need best? A ring or 51? Oh, the hands, of course. pants or the ring? Probably the ring, but let's check. 34. Oh, actually, the pants. Technically, the ring would be what we need best, but in this case, the pants will help us a lot more. So what do I get first? 51, 34. Oh, and the pants, of course. Oh. Um, Such an idiot. Sadly, we're capped at level. We're capped. Our level is increased to 197 right now. So let's get out of here. There we go. That should help. Oh yeah. And let's see for the gloves. Not a big improvement, but an improvement still. So let's go for max damage. So I guess that's going to be it for these missions for now. So you saw basically all, not all the missions, but a good sample of the missions from the villain's side. Before we end, let's do the vault before. So basically, you saw a good sample of the missions from the villain's point of view. So if you can, when you start the mission, ask for people to do the 333 mission. And if you don't find any people, well, sadly, there's no other choice than to do it the hard way by yourself. But at least there's nothing on that mission on that map that you cannot do all by yourself. It's just that it's going to take you obviously much longer. So let's get out of here. And let's see if our new shoulders will be an improvement. Oh, yeah, they will be. They will be. Quite a lot. And if you're wondering why I have all those investigations, I got a lot of them using various characters, and I gave them all to this character. So sadly, I'm not going to be able to do duos or alerts with this character. The only character I have who's actually really high level enough to actually do those missions is my multiverse character. So we'll probably make another video using my multiverse character for the 2-player missions, 4-player missions, and for the raid. Although I did the raid already this week. So I may wait until Thursday to do a raid video. We'll see. But I will try to do, I have an idea of two for maybe one or two more Riddler video. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.